Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Barkley on the carry.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Titans, nothing.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And pull it down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Well, a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
14.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice run on 1st down. Gets him 6 yards to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh, my.
And that will be
Wow, Madden.
Trying to dial up the
That was breezy.
way out there, but it'll be third down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
We got smoke. Fuck. Got my full undivided attention, my guy.
After that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Haskins.
There you go.
Get this into the hands of
Yes, sir.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Got my full undivided, my guy.
And a Texans first down.
Tariq.
Is complete out to Hill. He gets us to the
Yes, sir.
side of midfield across the 45 before going
Got my full undivided, my guy.
And they're on a roll. It's another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions of one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15,
oh, come on. 70 garbage
the
ass.
defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all out
Man, picking the play before I even have a shot.
Give
All
them
right.
credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck it.
And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
As a passer, you always try to find that
41,
open window.
42, 43.
How about this one? Right in the
He
middle
on
of the
Apple
field,
for sure.
right in the heart of a defense.
All right. You know, after I might as well. Weaver, first carry, huh? The rookie.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front.
this guy,
because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get
We should have some. We should have some. Yes, sir. Get out of this shit. You got my attention, but bitch. Run that after you, punk ass. Hey, we'll take 5. Sure will. Hey, I had to pull the mic out for this shit. Mic game, goddammit.
Because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show
Mic game.
formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Damn, already picked the play, huh? Oh, he in trouble. But, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you got me figured out. Yeah. But, bitch.
14-yard touchdown. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. 2 touchdowns in the opener.
You got my attention.
Why don't I call a touchdown machine this early? But sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about just getting into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches.
You got my attention, homeboy. Yeah, talk all that shit. Yes, sir.
Great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
I've been chilling now.
They'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Kill him. Fuck out of here. Yeah. 41, 42, 43. Lucky I gotta get on the phone, but bitch.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He's going to try and go deep again. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Haskins. And this is incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Down. And 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Haskins. He completes it to Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. The throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. That one complete to Hill. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half.
Joey Sly set to kick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. Potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They run with Braden. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 3-yard pickup.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away.
54-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
Come on, boy! Come on!
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leaders...
In trouble here. he goes, back at the 8-yard line. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to loft one deep left side here. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And some space here. A huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 28-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Haskins able to hit his target, Claypool. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Texans 1st down.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Claypool,
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Haskins going to throw again. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Being chased out left. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Is good.
Extra point up and through. And that will extend this big lead.
Joey Slye.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And had decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now we'll throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That's good.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Forced out to it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
The 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 6 yards away. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
At their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Haskins looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Haskins throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Escaping the pressure right. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 19. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Being chased out left. They can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. that will leave them with 16 on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Haskins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This from 54 yards away. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. 52. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.